Have a good call, and we'll all be friends in the end.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bill.
Hey, I had to sing Yellow Rose of Texas one time. Yeah, you remember that one.
I remember when you had to sing our alma mater.
And by Lord, I did it.
I know
Sang
you
by
did.
the rules.
You did.
So,
I want to hear Jimmy sing.
no. All right,
What's enough?
let's go. Once around, find us. Jerry Tamamoto and, of course, Roger Bland, longtime voices of the Atascadero Greyhounds. All right, Bearcat warm-up show continuing here now. Couple of sponsors real quick. Dee Lacey, want to thank her. She's a proud sponsor. Idler's Home, Community West Bank, and Anthony's Tire Store. Jim Weeman, along with Coach Bill Stansbury, with you on this Friday night. John Doss and Connor Allen will join us a little bit later on from the sidelines. And it is Hall of Fame night as well, so at halftime we will be interviewing the Hall of Famers, and we'll get as much as we can. Now, let's talk a little about football, Coach, and what happened last week. In a sense, it turned out good for the Bearcats, even though they were behind, but explain why.
Last week was quite unusual. First of all, there was a very large mix-up as to what day the game was on, and people at our school thought the game was on Friday. Their school, who had scheduled the game, had it scheduled for Thursday, and our coaches were informed on, I believe it was Sunday evening, that the game was on Thursday. So there's one problem. The second thing is we got over there, and the game was on television over there on the local Fox Sports channel there. And what that did was, number one, delayed the game 10 minutes. It was 108 degrees when we kicked the ball off over there. And then the commercials for the TV were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes long. And people were left standing, and then we had lightning. And as the lightning progressed and got closer and closer, responsible people prevailed, and eventually they called the game due to lightning. They were going to have a 30-minute delay after halftime. Well, it was already 9 o'clock, and we probably wouldn't have started the second half till well after 9:30, and that would meant the game would have been over after 11 o'clock, and our kids would have been getting home around 2 in the morning. So the game was called, and it was no contest due to lightning. So it goes down as if it were never played. So when we go to do the playoff situation, we will just have a 9-game schedule to be evaluated when it comes playoff time. So that was last week.
And, you know, in a way that could help us come playoff time. You know, anytime you lose, it's not good, but in a way, it could help us when the playoff structure comes about.
That's true, and I think they wanted to play the game because they were winning. They were up 25-7, I believe was the score, and they wanted that because it would have benefited them to get the win. But here we are, and it's in the past, and onward and upward, and it's a much
And you know,
pleasant evening here
oh,
tonight.
no doubt. You're not sweating, Coach. You lost what? You probably lost 10 pounds up there like Rocky Balboa, but they were a good ball club from what I heard and what you saw. They were
excellent.
And that might be an advantage. We might see them in Division III, whatever these algorithms. I hate this whole thing, and I know you don't like it too, but it may wind up working out good for us. Okay, let's talk about the Bearcats on offense first. Is that okay with you?
All right.
All right, unless you want to go a different route.
Let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's tell
Okay.
people what happened last
Fire
week.
away.
Okay, Templeton beat Pioneer Valley 7-0. Pioneer Valley is coming up on our schedule. They are a league opponent. That game was 7-0, and it was overtime, Jim. Nobody scored until the overtime. West Bakersfield beat Atascadero, our opponent this evening, 19-13 over there at West Bakersfield. St. Joe, who no one expected this, is now 0-3 after losing to Centennial of Bakersfield 17-14. Royal clobbered Cabrillo, who's now 0-4. A lot of people will be wanting to schedule Cabrillo. Morro Bay went over to Fresno, played Fresno High, very tough, lost 20-13. Santa Barbara beat San Marcos 40-7. Mission Prep continued undefeated 42-7 over St. Francis of Salinas. Then AG with the stunning upset of the week, 48-47 over Lompoc in a game that was 35-34 at halftime. Back and forth. I had a little chat with Coach Hartman. He was very proud of his players. They had 7 players that were disqualified from the game because of COVID quarantine, and they really had to rally up, and to win that game is just a tremendous boost.
And what the heck, nearly 1,100 yards of total offense, and that's incredible. That's a track meet on a football field.
I watched the highlights of that game, and it was one long run or one long pass after another.
So were the highlights like 12 minutes long?
The highlights well could have been 12 minutes long.
I could
but
imagine.
Canley was running so fast that it wouldn't be 12
Hey,
minutes.
dude. Oh, there we go. We got the official score. We'll read those off a little bit later.
Okay, then Buchanan.
No cookie for me?
Buchanan, who's the number 1 ranked team in the Central section, lost to the number 5 ranked team in the Southern section, Los Alaminos, in a very close game, 34-31. Los Alaminos has the number 1 ranked quarterback in the state of California. San Ynez beat Santa Maria 48-7. San Luis Obispo went over to the Central Valley and beat JFK over there 35-13. Now tonight, Pioneer Valley has a bye, and I was coming into the stands and I bumped into former Bearcat Rudy Binkley, and Rudy is a coach at Pioneer Valley.
A cookie for a coach. You can't miss that out.
Great. So it was good to see Rudy, and we'll be seeing Rudy in a couple weeks with Anthony Morales as the athletic director down there at Pioneer Valley. AG is playing Torres of Madera now. Atascadero beat them 35-0 earlier in the year. Torres, though, is a brand new school, and they do not have seniors. They are playing with 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. So I pick a Royal Grande to win that handily. St. Joe is up in San Jose playing Santa Teresa. Rigetti doesn't get any easier for them at 0-2. They go down and play at Camarillo. We've all been down there and know what that could mean. Morro Bay is playing Napomo, and Napomo has an outstanding record of 3-0 right now, and Lompoc has their first game of the league versus Santa Ynez. And I got to give a shout out here.
Go, shout it out,
really
shout out.
Good happened. Charlotte Castelli last week on the cross country team, girls cross country team, at the Morro Bay Invitational last Saturday, took first place with 25 teams there. Most teams have 5 or 6 kids on them, so over 100 athletes. And we had young Sydney Moore take 3rd place. So congratulations to those 2 young ladies and Ivan Huff and the girls cross country.
And Kelly Hubbard on water polo. She had 18 saves in the Bearcats' victory over the Greyhounds on Wednesday in girls water polo. Yeah, John has it for you.
You want to go to this year's Atascadero, what's taking place with them, Jim?
You
Or
fire
do
away,
okay.
Coach. That's on in John Wild.
All right, Atascadero High School, ranked 675th in the state of California. That's out of 1,500 teams. In the Central section, they are ranked 74th. In Division III,
In
they
yellow
are
or
ranked
blue one.
17th. Atascadero currently has
Sorry.
1,322 people enrolled in school. First week, Atascadero opened up 35-0 over Torres, as we talked about. Then Newberry Park, they went down there, played a very powerful Newberry Park team, lost 40-7. Then they engaged West Bakersfield over there in the Central Valley last week and lost a close one, 19-13. They have scored 55 points and given up 59 points. Now here's an interesting stat, and this is diametrically opposed to the Atascadero teams of old. They average rushing 113 yards a game. They average passing 174.
You don't hear that very often when the passing is above the rushing with 3 yards in a cloud of dust in Atascadero at all.
They have thrown 3 interceptions, and they have 4 TD passes. And everything in their offense starts with number 9, Mascardi, the quarterback. He has thrown 57 times, completed 36 of those, 63 yards, 63% completion percentage, 522 yards, 4 touchdown passes. On the ground, number 3, Tanner, 33 carries, 190 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 3 touchdowns. Number 6, Real, 20 carries, nice 105 yards, 5.3 yards. So they can run the ball, receiving the guys to look for. They have, Tanner has 8 catches for 90 yards, and Parrish 8 catches for 76 yards. Tanner 1 touchdown, Parrish 2 touchdowns, and also look for Lemoyne, number 30. The ball to go to him. He's averaging 14.5 yards per catch with 1 touchdown. Their leading tackler, Tanner, plays both ways, and behind him, he has 36 tackles. Silva, number 8, has 30, and then Lemoyne, also a two-way player, has 23 tackles. Now, the one thing is they only have 3 sacks in those 3 games, so they don't put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Their punter Silva averages 33.7 yards, and he's also their kicker and is 7 out of 8 on PATs. So that's kind of a roundup of what to expect. They are in a spread offense like everyone else in the world. I did not look at their defense, and I'll tell you why, because everybody that has played Paso has junked their defense because of the Paso offense, and I don't know what they're going to play. I will tell you as soon as they come out. But we've seen teams that have been playing a 3-4 and then 4 deep come up and play a 5-2 or a 5-3 with 8 in the box, like we saw last week, knocking a guy down out of the secondary up as a linebacker, and 5 men down with their hands on the ground. So you never know what you're going to get, but I think you're going to see an 8-man box of some type by Atascadero.
All right.
And Paso may try to spread them out if they get that.
We will talk about that in a minute. Let's knock out some more sponsors before we continue with our pregame show as we get set for the Bearcats and the Greyhounds. The rivalry continues as the Bearcat Marching Band making their way up onto the field. Western Janitor Supply is 100% women-owned and certified by the state of California as a small business. They have been family-operated business since January of '85. Currently, there are 3 generations working together to provide customers with efficient and knowledgeable service. Western Janitor Supply. Stop by and say hi at 1026 Pine Street in Paso Robles. Sitting in the heart of Paso Robles country is the newly refurbished Links Golf Course. It was designed by Tiger Woods' first teacher. The Links is inspired by the great courses of Scotland and is the most affordable course in this part of the country. Enjoy 18 holes, great greens, best driving range in the area, and majestic views of the countryside. The Links and RV Resort, 5151 Jardine Road, 5151 Jardine Road. And Coach, the best thing is we can take a cart. We don't have to walk. You like that, don't you?
I don't like walking.
You don't like that. You don't like walking. And then
Here comes the band.
And the band making their way onto the field. This has been, as we talked about, a very historical rivalry over the years. Started way back in 1919. Officially, that score was 119-0, but that was the Bearcat varsity against the JV squad. Over the years, it's gone up and down. The Bearcats went on, 17 out of 20. Atascadero kind of took over this rivalry a little bit in the 70s. They won 9 to 10 straight before that was ended in the 80s. And since then, it's been pretty much even with the edge going to the Bearcats. So anytime these two teams get together, and we bring this up more than once, and we'll bring it up all night tonight, it doesn't matter what the records are. You can throw them out. You get a good game.
Well, this game is critically important to both teams, not only because of the historical factor, but let's look at this right now. Both teams are 1-2 right now.
Yeah.
So this game will play a key factor in how both teams do going down toward the league, which starts next week for most teams. Now, that being said, also for playoffs, they use this logarithm business.
Playoffs?
And you got to win in order to look good in the logarithm. So this game is very, very important, and I'm sure the Atascadero kids are well aware of this.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Well,
all right, and we have other members of our broadcast team tonight if they're on, right? Dave, are you upstairs with us right now? Dave's probably getting some stuff together. John Dawson, Connor Allen down on the sidelines. Are you guys available right now?
Yeah, we're available.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Polo. We're enjoying this.
We're enjoying this.
We got a Greyhound victory in the JV game. Connor's 2 for 2.
Unfortunately,
Let's go.
We got 2 Greyhounds down on the sidelines.
You guys wouldn't even know how much trouble I got into wearing the sweatshirt over to the other sideline in between games.
Yeah, Connor almost got a beat down. It's kind of funny.
David Nicholas and Trina coming by. Hi, guys. So, guys, before we go keys to the game, I want scores now, and then we'll go keys to victory later. I'm saying 21-14 to Paso.
I concur with that.
Connor?
17-10 Greyhounds.
Do we kick them out now or kick them out later? John Doss?
Hear me now, believe me later.
35-7 Bearcats.
Ooh, 35.
I don't know where that came from, but we'll take it, John.
All right, players being introduced right now. They're shaking hands in midfielder. We're glad you joined us on the live stream. Thanks to Dave Lambert upstairs for the photo. He's getting all that. And we'll give you the radio call as well with the simulcast. Coach, coming into this game, I wanted to ask you, you 2 weeks in a row you've had this weird situations where you played back-to-back Thursdays. One, you knew you were going to play on a Thursday, and then all of a sudden you find out on a Sunday night you're playing on a Thursday the following week. That really throws a wrench into your daily planning, doesn't it?
Yes, football is a very regimented sport where you get accustomed to doing the same thing at the same time on the same day, week after week, and the kids know what to expect.
Well, when you get disrupted like that, particularly on a surprise, it really throws your organizational pattern off. Very difficult, and there's things outside of that when you have a scheduling problem. Things like buses, and time schedules of getting kids out of class and all those things that are off-field distractions. So it's good to be back on Friday nights and back into a Friday night rhythm.
Yeah, because not only that, but the classroom it really does. You got to get up, you got to go to school, and it really messes everything up.
Yep, when you're getting home, like those kids did last week after 11:30 at night, probably some of them getting home at 12 that live out there, and you got to be up at 6:30 in the morning. That's kind of tough after playing a football game. It's not something that I think is really educationally sound.
All right, the players continuing to be announced down on the field, going through the Bearcat and the Greyhounds from the other side of the field. Let me ask John and Connor right now. I want to ask them both. Connor, what's your most memorable moment of this series since you've been alive? You're a young club yet.
Oh, it's easy. It's my senior year. We were driving in to win the game, and my quarterback. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, and my quarterback. Why do I keep cutting out? Wide open pass on 4th and goal when it was raining before they got the turf. He decided to try to run himself, and he got tackled at the 3-yard line, and we lost. Only loss of the season.
Okay, what was the quarterback's name?
Jesse Whitten.
Okay.
What year was that?
2010.
John Doss.
My best memory of this rivalry would be playing here. I believe it was 1995. The weather at kickoff was in the single digits. This place was as full as I have ever seen it. Brought in bleachers from behind the goalpost at the south end, like Coach was talking about this week on KSBY. And a nice victory, compliments of Mr. Janowitz and 300-plus yards on the ground. Josh Bell, Craig Swayze, and all those boys. Dan Loney up front, and took us to a CIF title.
And Dave, if you can hear me, you got a memory?
On this game?
Yeah.
Head coach of the Greyhounds, Vic Cooper. Head coach of the Bearcats, Matt Carroll.
There's too many to even think of because I never played in it, so I don't have a memory of playing in it. But every single one of them has been exciting to me. It's one of those ones where you don't sleep the night before.
It gives you goosebumps, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Let me ask Coach Stansbury. Many a game you played this, and when you first moved up here, they told you straight out. They called you in office. Okay, we only want to know one thing. Are you going to beat Atascadero, and when's the pool going to go in? No, I meant
Still waiting on the pool.
What were your feelings when they told you that?
Well, the first game that we played. Well, and nobody really told me that. Remember, the program had not been real successful the year before, and they had lost to Atascadero 41-7 the year before I got up here. So, what impressed me was the number of people that were here when we got here for the JV game. Well, we got the national anthem.
Here's the national anthem, guys. All right, that marching band continues to grow week in and week out. Good job. A reminder for you guys on the sidelines, John and Connor, why don't you go ahead and shut down your battery packs. We'll save, and I'll turn you guys back 5 minutes into the first quarter. We're about 50%. That's the way we'll save so we can get you guys on the sidelines. We also want to send out our best wishes to Tim Stewart on the far sideline. Tim's been ill lately, and we wish him a speedy recovery. And we are also glad that Dave Lambert's okay as well. He had a little procedure. Dave, glad to have you back. You're one tough son of a bitch, and we know you're going to be around for quite a while. I could say that, Coach. That's all right. That's not FCC. Did you hear what Brett said on the locker room the other night? You gonna scold me?
Let's do football.
All right. Well, that was. All right. 7 minutes left up there. Crowd still piling in here. Always a tough parking spot to find in this area, but hey, the tri-tip sandwiches are cooking. It smells good. We got an ambulance over here ready in case, fortunately, somebody does not get hurt. We don't want anybody to get hurt. This should be a good one. The Bearcats are in their crimson home jerseys with the white trim. Atascadero with the white road jerseys and the orange trim. Jim Weeman, Bill Stansbury, Connor Allen, John Doss, Tim Stewart, and Dave Lambert upstairs. I think I've just about covered it all, and Coach has the officials.
The officials tonight, head referee Chuck Hare, umpire Matt Matalitis, head linesman Ron Jacobs, line judge Roberto Rodriguez, and the back judge is Dean Dietrich tonight. 5-man crew.
And Bob Rollins sent us a Facebook text and wished us well and said, Coach, he agrees with everything you say. That's a good thing.
Sounds good to me.
I got to ask you a question, Birgit. What is the worst situation you had on the sideline in your whole coaching career? The one thing that still sticks in your craw that you cannot absolutely forget? There's got to be one.
Situation.
One call.
Oh, call.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 40 years of coaching football, I got 2 penalties on the sideline. And
did you ever get ejected?
Heavens, no.
No. Okay.
You got a responsibility to the kids.
Oh, I know. I'm just
get ejected. No. When I was at Beverly Hills, we were playing out in the San Fernando Valley, playing a parochial school, Pater Noster, and they called a hold on one of our guys who pancaked one of their guys. And I just loudly, clearly, and distinctly said, "That call stinks." And he said, "Oh yeah, you think that one was bad? What do you think of this one?" And
So you did the Gene Hackman. You told him that he had pigeon poop in his eye, basically.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. You know, over the years, you see some things that you know and you have the advantage of going back and looking at a tape.
Well, heck, you saw it last week, you and Dave, when they moved the football and then took the other team's football.
And I think that was poor mechanics on their part. They never should have done that. That ball shouldn't have been moved. So it looks like the Bearcats are going to receive. Atascadero won the toss.
All right, guys, are we ready to light this candle? Everybody set?
Let's do it.
An absolutely beautiful evening here. What, temperature about 70, 73 degrees. Little bit of a haze in the back from all the fires throughout this state of California. I'm going to be good on that. I think I'm close at 73, Coach. We've got almost a full moon up there.
64.
60. Well, I was way off, wasn't I? 64. This is football weather, right? Wouldn't you agree? This is football weather.
I'll just say this. It's a heck of a lot better than what we had last week.
Yeah.
I had a towel around my neck to keep me from overheating last week. We had I would say an 85% full moon up there right now, too, right over the stadium.
All right, here we go. Everybody's up here, the orange side, the red side. This is good to see. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen this, hasn't it? Just the orange and red and full house and everybody on their feet, the band's here, and we are underway. High short kick. Fielded up at the 25, swung around and knocked down at the 32-yard line is Bonham, and that's where the Bearcats will take over first down and 10. Bearcat football being brought to you by Yabba Dabba Doo Dogs, the Odyssey, S.W. Martin and Associates, and Savage Deli with that Bearcat sandwich, man, for only $10.95. You talk about a stack. I had one the other day. I'm still eating on it.
We got a change for the Bearcats, too, and I'll talk about this a little later. Tyler Luna is starting at quarterback.
And he will go out of the eye. Luna underneath center. First man through. And that'll be a gain of 4. It'll set up a second down and 6.
Strong wedge right to start the play out of double tight end.
Tackle made by number 25, Samuel Fernandez.
A good gain on first down.
And that was Moronis.
Long 5 for the Bearcats.
So, Coach, I'll ask you at the next play, what kind of a difference does Luna bring to the quarterback position? We'll get to that in a moment. One wide receiver near the sideline, 2 backs in the backfield. Luna, number 7, looks over to Greyhound defense. Gives it. Wow. Moronis, wide open. There he goes.
Touchdown.
50, 40, 30. One man to beat. 20, 10, and is dragged down from behind at the 4.
Laundry on the field, gentlemen.
Holding Bearcats.
Out. Thanks for spotting that laundry, John Doss. You just reminded me I have to do laundry. Thanks, my friend.
Oh, man.
That hurts.
Yeah, faked it to the first guy. That play that they run all the time. We ran that same play when I was in high school. And too bad. So it's going to be second down, 4. So really nothing happened. I think we gained a yard. But you can't do that. And that's been the problem with the Bearcats. Penalties have killed drives.
Bearcats up to the line of scrimmage. Second and 4 again. This is Kemp. He's got the first down, and he'll pick up a couple more. They're going to spot it up at the Bearcat 44-yard line, so first down.
Just got to learn from the mistakes, gentlemen. Learn from mistakes, keep moving forward, go put it in the end zone.
That's it. So, Coach, what's Luna bring to you? Obviously he can roll out and throw.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do because, again, look at the box, guys. I see 3 deep. I see 8 up.
Offset
5-3
in the backfield. This is Kemp. Carries a couple of Greyhounds with him up to the Bearcat 49-yard line. Setting up a second down, and we'll call it 5.
Gentlemen, is that quarterback keeper? If he just, instead of putting it right into the belly, he just keeps it on his back hip and rolls left. Does that look open like it did in the junior varsity game?
Well, we can't tell yet. We're going to watch the defensive ends, see how they play that. Right now, they're coming pretty hard.
Gotcha.
Bearcats break the huddle. 2 backs in the backfield, Moronis and Kemp. A receiver to the far sideline. Luna underneath center. Takes the snap. This is Kemp. To the left, cuts it back to middle field. First down and more into Greyhound territory. All the way down to the 37.
Nice block down the middle, number 54, Nate Guerrero.
And Leo did a nice job of reading that block and getting his shoulders squared up the field so that he can deliver the blows instead of the tacklers delivering the blows.
What do we call that, 16-yard gain?
Sounds good, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm right for once. I can count. Those math classes are paying off, guys. First down and 10, Greyhound territory.
I think it was 17, actually.
Well, I knew you was coming. Was that Connor, probably?
Here's our first spread formation.
Luna to Kemp. Kemp, right side.
Nice.
Jumps over, tackler, picks the first down. Here he goes. Down to the 20. 15 and brought down at the 15. In the Bearcat tri-tip red zone.
Gain of 22 on the play. Got to complete the drive, right, Coach? We talked about it last week. Got to complete the drive.
Exactly. Last week they had an 8 or 9 play drive and then got down inside the red zone and threw a 70-yard pick the other way.
And that's killed them even against Buchanan as well.
Spread again.
Yeah, 2 receivers near sideline, 1 to the far sideline. Luna. To Kemp.
Wow.
Little stutter step, cuts it back, and got down to the 10.
We
Here's
got a
a late flag.
Kemp on the carry, penalty on the play.
Personal foul, Bearcats.
That chop block, maybe? Do you guys see that down there?
Did not see it.
I didn't see the penalty, but you got to watch the double team between 63 and 51 on this next play. They've been just melting this left side of the
Blowing them
line.
out. Yes.
Well, Coach, you talk about this.
Okay, can you guys find out on the sideline what that was?
I think they called that on 51 for a chop block. That's what it looked like.
Okay, we didn't get a sign. from the
And that's
officials.
going to push the football all the way back to the 27-yard line. So you can pick up a first down at the 6, Coach. So you want to move forward. You don't want to move backwards. Here we go. I formation. Now they'll block out of it. Handoff. Moronis.
Nice.
Slicing through. Down to the 15 to the 14-yard line. Setting up a 2nd down and 9.
I don't know if this is correct, but I asked two people down here, and they both said it was because he jumped.
Hurdling. Yeah, okay.
Bearcats break to huddle. Cole Raymond to the near sideline. Pro set in the backfield. Luna
Second
almost
man.
fumbled. Moronis rounding the corner, dragged down at the 12. And this will set up we'll call it a 3rd and 6 from the 12-yard line of the Atascadero Greyhounds. 7:34 to go. Clock running, first quarter, no score from War Memorial.
Little mix-up there on the handoff. He did not get that cleanly.
No, you're right. There was a little bobble there. Here we go.
Reverse.
Reverse to the other side. 10, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown!
Tight end reverse.
Bearcats.
Urige.
Malreader.
Number 45, Devin Malreader.
Devin Malreader takes it into the end zone. And here comes the cross-country team with the flags. We hope to see a lot of that tonight, gentlemen. Look out, Connor Allen. You might get ran over. Extra point. Good. 7:05 to go first quarter. Bearcats lead 7-0. Hey, keeping good looking is very important. And if you want to keep good looking 7 days a week, it's Nick's Barber Shop and Hair Design at 631 Preston Road. They're open from 8 to 6, Monday through Saturday from 8 to 5 on Sunday. Walk-ins only. Heck, ask Dave Lambert. He goes in all the time. Ask for their senior military discounts. Nick's Barbershop and Hair Design. Proud sponsors of Bearcat football. Just take a look at Dave's haircut. It looks good.
Great call there. That's the one thing that's kind of been missing in this offense is misdirection. They normally, the direction they start is the direction they go. That was a great change of pace right there.
All right, here we go. You know, and I don't have my kicker's name on there, 76.
Right here, Gustavo Garcia.
It's Gustavo, yep. Who, by the way, has done a heck of a job since coming on, taking over kicking duties. Kick on its way, high short kick, and here's a flag. Offsides Bearcats. Those ones will give you gray hairs, won't they, Coach?
Let's see what we got.
I believe that's encroachment, gentlemen, on the kickoff.
That's Coach Stansbury's favorite word.
I was channeling my inner Bob Rollins.
Yeah.
Outside against the Bearcats.
It's just fundamentals, right, Coach?
Yeah, and that's the third penalty in the first quarter. And he's aiming the ball toward the right hash.
Bearcats lead 7-0, 7:05 to go in the first quarter, and here's the kickoff. And again, a short, high, left hash, fielded by one out, minute 25. 30, cuts it back to the 35 and brought down. And I believe that was Johnny DeBrum, number 2 for the Greyhounds, who's dropped there. And the Greyhounds, we'll see him on offense for the first time, and the left-handed quarterback.
Great tackle there by Christian Ruiz Walker on that kickoff.
Every time I see a left-handed quarterback, guys, I think of the snake, Kenny Stabler. I can't help it. Don't you agree, Connor?
No, I'm a Mike Vick, Steve Young guy myself.
3 wide receivers, man coming across in motion, and they're going to hand it off, nothing there. Bearcats snuffed that one out, Coach. Loss of a yard.
Colton Sullivan all over that.
That was Parrish on the carry. So 2nd down and 11. Right back up to the line of scrimmage are set. Bearcats showing blitz, man coming across in motion.
Fly
sweep the other way, and the Bearcats just shut this down. Nothing at all.
Bastian Urige, number 42. Okay, here comes the first obvious passing situation.
That was Silva on the carry again, and that's going to take it back to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 15, Coach.
Injury update for you gentlemen. Atascadero Greyhounds starting left tackle is out for the game.
Bearcats only have 10 guys out there, unless I can't count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. We better call timeout.
There you go.
They don't have a safety
coming
on the field.
3rd and 15. Bunt set, trips right. Rolling out, good pressure, in trouble, and sacked.
Bastian Urige.
Yep.
Now, one thing when I was watching the tape earlier this week, and that's unusual, he rolled right there, did he not, gentlemen?
Yeah.
And he's been very effective rolling left. And Bearcats have got to keep him inside the pocket, which they did very nicely there.
4th and 22, 4th into Templeton, or I could say Atascadero. Back to take the punt will be Bryson Benisso for the Bearcats. He is standing at his own 45. Punt on its way, nice punt, good hang time. Benisso will field it at the 40. 45, breaks the tackle, gets the midfield in Atascadero territory, and then simply slips and falls on his back at the 48, and that's where the Bearcats will take over. Pretty good field position, 1st down and 10 at their own 48 with 4:26 to go in the first quarter, leading 7-0.
Okay, and they've accomplished this without really throwing a pass here, guys. Bearcats in a hurry to get up there, double tight end.
Handoff, Kemp. Kemp got back past the 45 to the 44. Guys, in a minute here, I'm going to change up the battery set, so I'll be without you for the sidelines for a few minutes, okay? Just giving you a heads up. Thank you, guys. Bearcats quickly up to the line of scrimmage. This is Kemp. Cuts it back against the grain. Not much there. Scobled through, got a couple, got to the 41. So, Coach, we're going to call this a 3rd and a long 3. They need to get to the 38 for a first down.
No huddle, right up there. They were an unbalanced last time. They're double tight end with no flanker. Straight ahead. I don't think he got it.
Nope, I don't think so either, and we'll wait and see here.
Yep, yard short.
So it will be a yard short. Bearcats will go for it. 4th down and 1.
There is everybody within 5 yards of the ball right there. Everybody. Timeout, Coach Carroll.
Coach Carroll, we'll keep it here. And Coach, while you have an opportunity, while I switch out these batteries, will you let everybody know about the locker room coming up Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night we will be on the air at 6:30 live from Coach Carroll's room, and Coach Carroll will be there. We'll review this game, and we'll talk about the upcoming game. They actually have a bye, and I believe we have our baseball coach coming in. Is that correct, Jim?
And we do. Guys, I got batteries back in on the sideline, so we got about 55 minutes, so I'm just letting you know, so you can chip in when you can. So the locker room every Monday night at 6:30 from Matt Carroll's classroom here on the Voice of Paso and 805 Broadcasters. Also, we'll have water polo next Wednesday as well. Congratulations to the Bearcat water polo team sweeping the Atascadero last week.
This is a huge play. This is where the offense has faltered. Big drive here. Now they got to get the first down. Double tight end, flanker right, offset eye. Blitz.
Cut guy, you got it.
Got it.
Got back and got it. Got up to the 37-yard line.
And he did that on his own. There was a missed block in there, and he just ran right by the blitzer.
That's going to be a Bearcat first down. First and 10 Bearcats. Greyhounds, 37-yard line.
Bearcats on the move here. Once again.
Moronis.
And guys, I'll just shut you down, and when I come to you, I'll let you know, okay? Here we go. Fumble. Luna will just smartly fall on it. They're going to lose a couple, Coach. That's going to push them back to the 39, setting up a 2nd and 12. Those little things sometimes come back to bite you, don't
Right, and you know, this is his first start, so that's not unusual for that to happen.
Bearcats taking a lot of time getting this call in, Coach. Luna will break the huddle.
Can't get a penalty here.
Raymond will come to the near sideline. One receiver in the slot, one to the far sideline. Offset in the backfield. Luna back to pass. Complete. Back to the original line of scrimmage, and they'll pick up an extra yard. I believe that was Colton Sullivan who made the catch.
Yep, out of the backfield.
Yep. So 3rd and long for the Bearcats.
But
Well,
definitely it could be a 2-down
Yeah.
situation.
3rd and 10 with 1:55 remaining in the first quarter. Bearcats leading 7-0. Let's see what they'll do.
5.
Raymond to the far sideline. Got that stack line, Coach. 2 backs in the backfield. Luna. Fakes it.
Got it wide open.
Man wide open. And
Dropped it.
it dropped.
Had 2 men open.
Yeah, he had Andrew Olson, the tight end, down there. And Al John and the guys down the sideline, they were looking right at that. He was wide open.
Yeah, he had his pick between Olsen and Jareggi, and with the way the wind, I mean, you're going with the wind right now, and we saw it in the junior varsity game. You can't stop your feet. You have to keep running.
So tough break right there. That coulda, shoulda, woulda been a touchdown. And here's 4th and 10 coming up.
Bearcats will go for it, and why not? Up 7-0, 1:45 to go in the first. Roll the dice, Coach. 37-yard line of the Greyhounds. 2 receivers split. Shot in the backfield. Luna out of the gun, rolling out, looking, being pressured, steps up. He's going to run with the football, takes off and got to the 32, short of the first down, and the Bearcats will turn over on downs.
And here's a statistic for you guys, and this has been the way the season has gone. You know how many plays the Greyhounds have run? 3. Paso, 18, and the score is 7-0. Got to finish the drives.
They're getting plays, like you said. All right, here come the Wicked Greyhounds. We're going to line up. One back to each side of the quarterback, 2 receivers split. They're showing blitz from the right side. Here's a handoff. Nice little hole up the middle, past the 40 to the 42, a gain of 9. And that was Cole Tanner. Nice play call there, coach, on the opening of the second drive.
It's good that they got ahead of the sticks. The last drive, they were behind the sticks on every play.
2nd down and 1. Moscardi sends a man in motion, and then they hand it off. This is going to be a 1st down and more to midfield. Nice little scamper run that time. Cole Tanner on the play.
Yeah, with that fly sweep, froze the end and widened him, and then after the fake of the fly sweep, the end widened out, and he just ran right off where the end left.
And I'll turn our sideline reporters on for the last minute here, so you guys are live. From midfield, Greyhounds with 31 seconds left in the quarter and clock running. Pitch to the left, nice burst of speed. Another gain of 9 yards up to the 41-yard line. Tanner again.
And the Bearcat linebackers got caught inside there, and when that happens, the defensive end has got to make that play at the line.
And that should be the end of the first quarter. They're going to try to go 1-4-3-2. No, they're going to let it run out. So 1 quarter in the books here. 7-0 is our score in favor of the Bearcats. Bearcat football being brought to you by Dee Lacey. She's proud to be a supporter of Bearcat broadcast. She urges everyone to recognize the talents, commitment, and accomplishments of local students. From sports to academics to art, we all want to thank Dee Lacey, and she says, go Bearcats. Idler's Home is another proud Bearcat sponsor. Whether it's appliances, hot tubs, kitchen, design, or furniture, Idler's Homes promises unbeatable prices and unbeatable selection. Idler's Home at 2361 Teeter Drive in Paso, Robles, San Luis Obispo, and Santa Maria. And Community West Bank, safe, secure, and trusted. Count on Community West Bank at 967 Spring Street to provide the financing deposit service, convenient treasury management, and trusted advice you need. Community West Bank is your community bank and proud Bearcat sponsor. All right, guys, 1 quarter in the books. Bearcats lead 7-0. You want to give a grade, guys, on the sideline? Bearcat grade first quarter?
C+.
John Doss?
I was going to go C-.
All right. And I don't know what Connor thinks. First
That was
play.
Connor.
That was Connor. Thank you, sir. Handoff. Greyhounds move the football in deeper to Bearcat territory. They pick up a 1st down all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Now, interesting, they do not huddle up. They look over to the sideline. There's a couple of guys wig-wagging signs over there. Linemen look at one guy. The back's looking at somebody else. Here they go. Empty backfield.
And we have flags on the play.
Penalty on the play. False start against the Greyhounds.
That's their first penalty. Motion, illegal procedure on them.
First down and 15 for the Greyhounds. To the Bearcat 38-yard line.
Taking their time here.
Coach, will you get this play for me, please? Thank you, sir.
Shotgun. Split backs next to Muscardi. Slot right. Calls for motion. Here comes the fly motion. Gives straight ahead to Tanner, and he gets swallowed in the backfield.
Tanner on the carry.
No gain.
Foul made by number 10, Dylan Gaither.
Nice, coach, and that's going to set up a 2nd and a mile. We'll call it 2nd and 15. Ball back to the 39 of the Bearcats. 10:50 to go. Clock running. Cats leading 7-0. Glad you joined us on this Friday night, and it is definitely glad to be back on a Friday night calling football. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper right up the gut, and this will get about 4 yards, or we'll call it 3 yards.
Yeah, and a very tough 3. He got punished by the Bearcat linebackers.
You know, Muscardi on the keeper, he had nowhere to go that time with the middle.
Fernandez right there on him.
Yeah. So this will set up a 3rd down and 13.
But again, 2 down territory. They're at the 36-yard line.
Greyhounds break the huddle. Let's see if the Bearcat defense can hold. 2 receivers near sideline, 1 to the far sideline. Already the quarterback sends a man in motion. Will it be a fly sweep? Yes, It will. Around the corner. Not much there. That was Fisher. Stopped about the 30-yard line.
A heck of a tackle by Kyle Bonham from the safety position.
I want to remind John and Connor that I will save power and you guys will be back with us at the halftime show. Just giving you a heads up on there. 9:24 to go. 4th down and 8.
Watch the trips down here at the bottom.
Good snap. Plenty of time. Going deep. And we're going to have a flag.
No.
We're waiting. No flag. Accidental contact.
Okay.
And I got a little power here. I'm going to go down to John and Connor. Guys, did you see that? Was that accidental contact down there?
Yeah, Jimmy, that was incidental contact. Their feet just got tangled up. Good call by the officials, no flag.
I think here in contact, but in Atascadero, that's a penalty.
Thanks, guys. Get it while we can, right, Coach?
And
we got eyes everywhere.
Here we go.
All right, so 8:54. What you want to do here is get a nice long drive going, chew up that clock, and get some points before half, right?
Most definitely. You've run a lot of plays and gotten very little production.
Now, Bridewell.
They got to use some kind of uniform problem.
Yeah. Came off. Bonham's going to go to the far sideline. 2 receivers in near sideline. 2 backs in the backfield. And this is Kemp, nowhere to go. He gets thrown down after a gain of a yard at 32-yard line. I want to know why the lights are going on across. They're bugging the heck out of him. You see this, Coach, over there in the quad area on the far side? 2nd down and 9.
Obvious pass.
Oh, they're having a dance tonight. That's what it is. Okay. Here we go. As you said, it's going to be a pass. Raymond goes to the far sideline. Let's see what they go. Pro set in the backfield. And
straight ahead.
They're going to run it.
Well, we got a little skirmish down here.
Yeah, why not? That's football. Gain of a couple there by Moronis. This is why they play the game. 3rd down and 5. They have the football at their own 36. They need to get to the 41. Big 3rd down here with 7:50 to go. You want to keep the chains moving here.
Huge 3rd down.
Raymond goes to the far sideline. Now Luna talking to his backs.
Unbalanced left.
Yeah, gets him straightened out. And they go to Kemp. Kemp cuts it back. Man, barrels his way. Rolling down the field and picks up the 1st down.
Kemp on the carry. Tackle by number 3.
That'll move the football up to the 43-yard line. Bearcats own 43-yard line. Clock runs, 7:20 to go in the first half. Bearcats lead 7-0. No rush. Raymond to the near sideline.
Double tight end. Offset eye. 8-man box.
Handoff. Kemp breaks a tackle. Around the corner. 45, 40, still on his feet. 35, down to the 34.
Great block by Moronis there on the outside. You know, a lot of times fullbacks don't get their due, but that was excellent.
Sideline guys, that was just complete hard running down there, wasn't it?
Yeah, by my count, that was 6 missed tackles on that play.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 in Greyhound territory. 6:30 to go. Clock running first quarter.
Moronis.
25, 20, 15, and dragged down from behind right around the 10-yard line.
Nate Guerrero there with a huge block pulling on the outside and kicking out. So 2 20-yard runs back to back. That'll get you down there.
We got the sideline reporters on, guys. I got you up and running, and here we go. First down and 10 from the 12. Raymond.
Bearcat tri-tip red zone.
That's it. Thank you, John. To the near sideline. Looks like they're going to go 2 backs in the backfield.
Quick side.
Handoff. Moronis bullies his way inside the 10. From my angle, it looks like he got down to the 6.
Yes, sir. 6-yard line.
I ate my carrots this morning. Second down and 4. They can pick up a first down, coach, at the 2. Clock down to 5:50 to go here in the first half. Bearcats leading 7-0. Knocking on the door, out of the eye. Cole Raymond to the far sideline, right up the gut. And stopped short at the 1. That was Moronis.
Where's the ball? They give him the, no, he's at the 2.
Half a yard short, gentlemen, half a yard.
So third down and a half yard. They can pick up a first down. It's time for power football. It's going to probably be Kemp. Nope, it's Moronis straight ahead, and he's in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Touchdown, Bearcats. Dick Moronis on the carry.
Snap is low, kick is up, and it's good. And the Bearcats lead 14-0. Coach, could you run a couple commercials for me, please? If you don't mind, sir.
Western Janitorial Supply. Western Janitor Supply is 100% women-owned and certified by the state of California as a small business. They've been family-operated business since January 1985. Currently, there are 3 generations working together to provide customers with efficient and knowledgeable service. Western Janitor Supply. Stop by and say hi at 1026 Pine Street, Western Janitor Supply. Links and RV Resort, sitting in the heart of Paso Robles country. The newly refurbished Links course was designed by Tiger Woods' first teacher. The Links is inspired from great courses of Scotland. Is most affordable course in Paso Robles. Enjoy 18 holes, great greens, best driving range in the area, majestic vineyard views. Links and RV Resort, 5151 Jardine Road.
All right, guys, coming up to the halftime show, 5 minutes away. We're going to conserve batteries this time for good, guys. So just give us updates on the sidelines if I come to you. And then when we're ready for the halftime guest, I will let you know, you'll let me know, and we'll go from there. Just give me a head nod up here if that's okay with you guys. Short kick after that Bearcat touchdown, returned up to the 35-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Greyhounds, who trail 14-0. Now, on the other side of things, Coach, here, down 14-0, Atascadero needs to get something going here if they want to get back into the game.
Yes, they do. And what they don't want to do is give the ball back to the Bearcats, who have kind of found a formula here for some big runs, big plays. And that's what's been missing in the Bearcat offense, that grind, and then get behind the sticks and turn the ball over. When you get those big runs, that doesn't happen.
All right, here we go.
No safety.
Scardy, the left-handed quarterback. Back to pass, wide open in the flat. 45, midfield into Bearcat territory, all the way down to the 40. Coach, I do believe that was number 17, wasn't it?
Tough for me to see that jersey.
Could have been Brown.
Yeah, we got a penalty on the play.
And this is going to come back.
Chop block Atascadero.
Chop block Atascadero. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, that is their second penalty.
Boy, and that really,
that is a crusher.
That deflates a football team, no doubt about it.
Now, a lot of people will say that's a 15-yard penalty. No, it's not a 15-yard penalty. That's a 50-yard penalty because they made 35 yards on the play, and Coach Cooper seems to be a little upset.
Do you blame him?
Oh, well, should he be upset with the officials or should he be upset with his players? That's the question.
That's the question. To be or not to be, right,
Many
Coach?
times when you're over there on the sideline, you get a chop block, you can't see that. Okay, the Bearcats look misaligned on that play, too. Nobody had the flat. Bearcats in a four-man front. 5 DBs in the game.
Yep. Man in motion, cross the formation. Back to pass, in trouble.
Skate.
Rolling out, looking, just throw that ball away. Throws it up and nearly caught him. It's a dangerous pass, nearly caught. One of the Bearcats over there was Bryson Venoso, who almost came up with that interception.
Under pressure like that, it's good to throw it away. And there he is, left-handed, and that's the way he likes to go. He likes to roll left. There's another flag on the play here.
Roughing the passer.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why we like you, the eye in the sky, Dave. You're the man.
Okay, they got that 15 back. Now we're right back where we started.
Deja vu, Coach.
All over again.
4:09 to go, first half, 14-0.
And I don't like this alignment by the Bearcats. Look for them to throw the ball in the flat to the wide side. They pitch it instead.
They pitch, and they're going to get a few yards up to the 40. Gain of, well, we'll call it 4 yards. They're going to mark it down at the 41, so it'll be second down and 6. 3:50 to go, clock running. Don't forget, Bearcat halftime show coming up. We'll have our Hall of Fame inductees. Connor and John will be down there in the nice area where all the food is, and I'm sure they'll get a bite, and they'll get the interviews in. They deserve it. Another handoff. Not much there again, Coach. Maybe 2 yards up to the 44-yard line, setting up a third down and a doable 4 with the clock running. 3:18 to go, 14-0 Bearcats.
This is big. If they get the first down, they can drive down, score, make it a tight game. They don't get this. They may have to punt the ball and give it back to the Bearcats. So critical play here. They're coming out with trips to the left.
Do you run it or try it, or do you pass it and it possibly
Remember this
pass?
kid's left-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a uniform situation with the Bearcats. Anthony Tabarez had to come out.
So Muscardi will go out of the gun. He's got trips left. 3 receivers in near sideline, 1 to the far sideline. 1 back to his left. Sets up the screen to Fisher. Nowhere to go.
Okay, now it's 4th down and 1.
He got to the 46 now. Who calls the timeout? The Bearcats have.
Foul made by number 34, Brandon Ball.
Okay, Atascadero's going to do the wedge to get the 1 yard.
The Greyhounds from their own 46-yard line.
So 4th and 1.
Say that again, Dave.
I said an Atascadero is going to do their famous wedge to get the 1 yard.
Okay. 4th down to 1. Clock down to 2:15 and running. 14-0 Bearcats lead. Dave called it. Let's see if his magic hat's on. He is usually right, folks.
Motion. Timeout.
Bearcats.
Timeout, Bearcats.
It's their second. I don't think they were going to run a play there. They were almost down to the end of the count there, and they were running the fly motion, and he was still pumping his hands. I just think they were trying to draw the Bearcats
Hey, folks,
outside.
make the China Gourmet in the Albertson Shopping Center a part of your day. Authentic Chinese cuisine in a quiet and comfortable atmosphere. I know that's how I like to eat, in a quiet and comfortable atmosphere. The China Gourmet offers a bountiful menu of your favorite Chinese dishes, plus many you probably haven't tried but should. Make them a part of your day. The China Gourmet in the Albertson Shopping Center. I'm an orange chicken kind of guy. What about you?
I like all Chinese food.
And Dave, I think you said you like the noodles, right?
The noodles.
Or you like the orange chicken?
No, I mean, I do like noodles, but I don't know if I said that.
Okay, play of the game so far right here.
At 2:01 to go in the first half.
Well, they're going to punt it.
They're going to
They're
punt
showing punt. They're showing punt. Watch the ball.
McKenna going back to the 23, his own 23. Snap.
So we got a flag. He's going to run it.
He's not going to get it. He stopped. So
What? Now we got to
now we got
flag.
decision. The clock's going to stop with 1:52 to go.
We have a flag.
And I know that with the flag. Now they're going to see what is going to go on. Is it going to be against the Greyhounds? It is.
Declined.
That's what I meant, Coach. I was just saying. I know the clock would stop, but I want to make sure what the official called. So the Bearcats get a break there. And pretty dang good field position with 1:52 to go.
That was an unusual situation. It looked like they were going to punt it, and he took off and ran on his own and got stuffed.
Okay, John and Connor, I got a little power here, so I got you guys on.
That was an illegal formation penalty on the Greyhounds that was declined.
Thank you. Luna, offset in the backfield. Handoff.
That was Mal Reeder.
Yep. I was getting there, John. Mal Reeder. He's going to get a gain of 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5. 1:36 to go, clock running. Bearcats quickly up to the line of scrimmage. And here's a flag. And the Bearcats moved. Ouch.
Well, and that's the trouble when you go to hurry up and you got a new quarterback in there. Everybody's got to, as John Elway said on the NFL highlight films, hold your water there. Just can't make, that's 5 penalties on the Bearcats. Clock's running now.
1:29 to go. 14-0 Cats lead. Ball at the 40.
Little
3
confusion.
of the Greyhounds. Luna out of the gun. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Going deep downfield. He went Spridewell. Picked off. Picked off at the 20. 30.
Could be a
40.
touchdown.
This could be a touchdown the other way. I don't think he's going to get it, though. He's going to be dropped in Bearcat territory at the 32-yard line. Pass intercepted by number 3, Cole Tanner.
Phipps.
Well, threw into double coverage.
Well, and they broke the cardinal rule there. You never throw a short pass long or a long pass short. If you throw that ball, it's either overthrown or caught by your guy.
And you talk about a swing in momentum. You could get it right now. You were down 14-0. Bearcats had to go up by 3 scores possibly. Now the Greyhounds can cut this thing in half. They have a minute on the clock. Let's see what they do.
Quads right. Now he shifts.
Yeah, that's why you got to love this game. Scardy, long count, takes the snap. Looking pass off, slant, incomplete, dangerous pass. He waited. I thought Fisher should have cut a little bit earlier there, Coach, on that time. Timing was off.
Okay, let's talk fundamentals here, guys. He's left-handed. Where did you throw the ball? Across the field to his right. Look at his feet when he throws the ball. Your right foot, when you're left-handed, has to be pointed directly at the guy you were throwing to. His shoulders were almost dead square.
Okay, second down and 10. 55 seconds left here in the first half. Bearcats lead 14-0. 2 receivers at far sideline, 1 in the near. Here comes that guy. They're going to do the fly sweep. No, they fake it. He's going to throw. Looking deep down the corner of the end zone. Has a man. Incomplete. Just out of the hands of Fisher, who had his man beat. Pass just thrown a little bit too far. Threw it on a line drive that time.
The Bearcats got to back off here. There's not much time left. You got 49 seconds left, and you can't get the ball thrown over your head. At this point in time, you should be coming forward to make that play, not running backwards.
So here we go, third down and 10. Scardy, the senior, 6'3" quarterback. Trips right. Back to pass. Blitz on. In trouble. And he is going to be sacked at the 42-yard line with 40 seconds left.
Bonham out of the secondary on a blitz.
Fourth down. I don't think the Bearcats have any timeouts left, do they?
They have 1 left, according to me.
And I think they're just going to let it run out. Now.
Somebody called timeout.
And now we get a timeout
Atascadero.
with 18 seconds left. So my guess, okay, so what do you, if you're Greyhound, okay, Coach, let's talk about this. You're at the 40. Do you throw up a Hail Mary? Your quarterback could get sacked or fumbled, or do you punt and that could get blocked?
Run a screen.
Draw maybe, or?
Yeah, if they get Paso gets the ball back, they could be inside their own 30-yard line with 10 seconds to go. Might as well take a shot right here.
And they're coming back on the field now. Pretty darn exciting first half, Coach. I won't say full crowd. A little bit of sloppy play, a lot of, penalties and turnovers, but.
Okay, now Coach Cooper's out there very animated. One of you guys on that sideline, is anybody over there? Find out why he is so upset.
McKenna is at his 20. The Bearcats have 3 guys.
And I'll tell you right now, this is an illegal formation. Okay, now he just got up on the line.
Right. Wascardi back to pass. Rolling out, in trouble. Throws it up, flag down, pass up, and incomplete. Then 9 seconds, but there is a flag back at the 45.
Penalty on the play.
Holding, decline.
They'll decline that.
So the Bearcats will get the ball, and 8 seconds, 1 timeout. Take a knee. I would take a knee. What would you do?
At the 40, they'll probably take a knee. Yes, they appear to be in victory formation.
All right. Low line up, they'll take a knee. And now what do we got going out? A timeout?
No, there's a penalty flag.
They pointed at Atascadero.
Yeah.
12 guys
and
on the
12
field.
guys on the field.
Well, that now you have the ball at the 45. One shot.
5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Bearcats.
Nope. They'll take a knee, and that's going to end the half. So the Bearcats will take a 14-0 lead into the locker room. Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
Well,
and
some
then we'll
good,
ask our guys on the sidelines.
Some good and some not so good. You got, again, Bearcats have run 29 plays to 19, and they're up 14-0. It should be, could have been a lot, should be 21-0.
Yeah, exactly.
And the penalties, both teams can't be real pleased with what's going on. That's 5 penalties each team in the first half. You can't win many football games if you're going to have 10 penalties on you. So let's hope in the second half that they can clean that up. Bearcat defense doing pretty well. Had a guy get behind him down there, but other than that, holding pretty strong. But the penalties have got to get cleaned up, and the interceptions, those things. And the team that can play consistent football in the second half will win the football game.
Dave, you got any thoughts on the first half? Oh, you're right here. Here, you want to? Okay. I'm using them. I've got the 2 best ones saved right here. Batteries. These went dead, and these I'm saving. And John or Connor, you guys want to add anything on that first half?
No, just a solid first half from the Bearcats. Besides the mistakes, you take away the interception. I thought Luna was good. The offensive line is doing a fantastic job, and so are the boys on defense. I like the way the first half was played.
Connor?
If I'm a Bearcat, I'm very happy with this first half. I think it went pretty well, other than the one interception there towards the end. I feel like moved the ball pretty effectively, and they kept the Greyhounds from really getting into any dangerous positions except for right here after the interception.
All right, I'll save some battery up here. John, make sure we'll take care of that. We'll get us some new batteries next week. And if you guys want to go over and grab tri-tip, go ahead, and then catch up. They're going to be coming down in that far end, and we'll join you in about 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, guys.
Our first inductee goes back to the class of 1933.
What we're going to do here is we're going to take a little break. You'll see some of the players getting inducted down in the Hall of Fame, and we'll go out there for a minute. So stick with us. We'll be back in just a bit.
Your mic right there. Always football, an offensive running back, and defensive linebacker. He was also named to the All-CF Southern Section first team on both offense and defense at the high school. In 1977, he was named All-League in basketball also. Elisha received an NCAA Division I scholarship to play football at San Jose State. Accepting the award for Elisha tonight is his brother, Bobby Holmes. From the class of 2003, ladies and gentlemen, Amaya Greenwood Spillman. Amaya earned 4 varsity letters in track and field while at Paso High School. She was a 2002 Los Padres League and 2003 Pac-5 League champion in the 100 meter and 200 meter. She was also a member of the 4x100 and 4x400 relay team that won 3 consecutive San Luis County championships. Amaya was a 4-time Division III Southern Section finalist in the 100, 200, and 4x100 meters. At Paso High School, she set a personal best time of 12.2 in the 100 meters. Amaya earned a track and field scholarship to UC Davis, competing on indoor and outdoor teams. In 2004, she was a member of the 4x100 meter relay team that ran a 46.59. It comes from the 4th fastest time in school history. At UC Davis, she set personal best times of 26.06 in the 200 meter and 59.85 in the 400 meter. Ladies and gentlemen, Amaya Greenwood Spillman.
So I have, when I get them back, see I have, it'll go down halfway. See,
And from the class of 2007, if you enjoyed watching softball and volleyball and soccer, you'd love this one. Michelle Moses.
going good.
Michelle earned 4 varsity letters in softball, 3 in volleyball, and 1 in soccer.
Any complaints?
She was named softball team captain in 2006 and 7. And as a senior in 07, Michelle posted a .40 earned run average with 11 home runs and a 435 batting average. She was named first team All-League, All-CIF Southern Section, and first team All-State. Michelle earned a scholarship to Fresno State University. In her senior year, she tied the WAC lead in home runs with 18, was third with 42 RBIs, and total bases with 103. During her standout career as a Bulldog pitcher, she had collegiate records of 51 and 32 with a 2.49 career ERA and only 644 strikeouts. As a hitter, she had 59 career home runs and 175 RBIs. Michelle was named first team All-WAC Conference in 2010, 11, and 12. She was the NCAA All-Western Region team in 2010, 11, and 12, and 13 Eastern All-American in 2011. She was named the WAC Hitter of the Week 5 times and the WAC Pitcher of the Week 3 times in her career. In addition, Michelle was a member of the WAC Tournament Championship team while guiding the Bulldogs to 3 NCAA tournament appearances, including 2 appearances in the NCAA Regional Championship game. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Moses. Ladies and gentlemen, after the game, the inductees will be down at the north. A joint halftime performance.
All right, John and Connor, if you're down there, you can hear me.
And numbers 8, Leah, Alexa, and Hayden.
Hi, Connor. Hi, John.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Good. No, we turned the microphones up so they could hear some of the presentation.
Okay, that's good. You can grab them. We're working on it.
Okay, when you're ready to go, just go ahead and you go.
All right. I'll start here with Mr. Steve Holman, who is the son of Red Holman, who was inducted into the Bearcat Hall of Fame. Steve, what was being a Bearcat? What did that mean to your dad?
Well, this was his roots. This is where he started out. He started out being president of his class and playing well, and took it on to higher education and raised a bunch of kids and passed it on.
How many kids?
Well, there was 9 in my family.
9 in your family. How many Bearcats through the family? Through him. Not everybody went here.
No, but now the next generation's coming in.
The next generation's coming in. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, 23 grandkids.
23 grandkids.
3 of them up here in the North County. Christy's teaching at Kermit King.
There you go. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did I hear it right? He not only was the class president, but played on the Paso Robles boys baseball team that played against the Pirates when they were here in spring training?
Yes, they came in 1922 through. He and his older brother, Big Boy, they got to play against the Pittsburgh Pirates in practice in the practice games as the town team.
That is awesome. All right, Stephen, we'll let you get back to the festivities. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Connor, what do we got here?
My mic's broken.
Your mic's, so we got, is that Michelle? Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
So what, being a Bearcat, you're in the Hall of Fame now. What to you is being a Bearcat?
Oh, being a Bearcat is pride and honor. I think being a Bearcat means we're always competitive in sports, so I'm proud to be a Bearcat.
What was your reaction when they called and told you, hey, we're putting you in the Bearcat Hall of Fame?
Oh, I was surprised and very honored. So it's something I didn't expect, and it was a nice surprise.
All right, well, it's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, look, it's Amaya. Hi, Amaya. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So I asked Michelle the same question. What was your reaction when you got the phone call that say, hey, we're going to put you in the Bearcat Hall of Fame?
Well, honestly, because I live in Texas now and in Katy, Texas, and I'm not in Paso a lot, I was like, really? And I was kind of surprised, definitely surprised, but very honored at the same time. So.
Hey, tell Amaya, Coach Stansbury's up here, and he's very, very proud of her.
Coach Stansbury is up in the booth, your coach, and he's sitting up there, he says, with a gigantic smile on his face. He is extremely proud of you. Thank you very much for doing what you did while you were here. And last question, what does being a Bearcat mean? What does that mean to you?
Before I say that, I just want to say I love Coach Stansbury. He's the greatest. And he has a very special place in my heart forever. But for the question, though, to me it meant, and it still means, just giving your all. When we ran track, we had like so many special memories, and we bonded together. We ate together before track meets. We prayed together. So it's just a bond and a commitment to do your best.
What's your favorite memory? Do you have one? Can you pick out one?
Honestly, there is a lot, but I got the awesome privilege of running with my little sister. And when I was a senior and she was a freshman, we were able to run at the Arcadia track meet, and it was a relay meet, and so I got to pass it to her, and so they got to say on the announcements, Greenwood, passes to Greenwood, and that was just special.
That's awesome. All right, well, thank you very much. We'll let you get back to the celebration. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, gentlemen, that's it. Elijah has escaped us. So, back to you for the halftime show.
Hey, great job. Thanks, guys. That was great.
You guys want to talk about, you got any scores from going around the county tonight?
I've got a couple for you. Second quarter down in Lompoc, Cabrillo 0, Santa Maria Saints 21.
Ouch.
From just down the street on the 101 in the second quarter, West High School of Bakersfield leads the Templeton Eagles 14-6. And Coach, a little bit of an upset brewing in Santa Ynez right now in the second quarter. The Pirates lead the Lompoc Braves 7-3 in the first league matchup.
Wow. And when you guys agree, when we got all four of us here together right now, that this playoffs format is really going to be something come the end of the year. I mean, it's going to be, with everything that's going on, you know, what, St. Joe's 0-3?
Right. Yeah, but St. Joe could easily be 3-0.
Well, we know that, but I'm just saying, it's crazy. This is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a very interesting...
Well, John, you and I have discussed this before. Let's go back to last week. We were ranked 20 places higher than Sunnyside last week. Right. And we had won one game, and they were undefeated going into that. And that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And you're going to see some really strange things when they get to the end of the year. You could have a team in, say, Division 4 be the have a seed, say top 4, and be 4-6, 3-7.
Right.
And the sad thing is, and I was talking with Anthony Overton about this, is this new format has really negated the emphasis on playing for a league championship. It really doesn't make any difference because your league, everybody's in a different division, and your record by the logarithm is what's going to place you into the playoffs, and it has nothing to do with your wins and losses in the league. It's purely what your logarithm is over the full season.
Right, Coach, and what you can also do from a scheduling standpoint, you can schedule those lesser schools, you know, make them somewhat competitive. So like you said, you can have a team, you know, that say Tranquility, who's normally Division 6, let's say Tranquility goes 9-1. Tranquility's going to be playing in the playoffs in like Division 3, Division 4, playing well over their head, and they're going to come out and get smashed. Yeah. You know, so it gets to be interesting, and I think what you're going to start to see is some manipulation as we get towards the end of the season, where teams in that last week might lose if they're on the edge of being, you know, a 12, a 13, or a 14 seed at the bottom of one division. If they lose that game, they're going to be a 1 or a 2 in the division lower.
Well, right, because they'll be playing a league game in the end. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You know? So it's a strange setup, and I think after a year or two, they're going to have to see how this shakes out and where you go from here. I like the idea of being in a division and knowing who you could possibly play during the course of the year and keeping an eye on the rankings and so forth, rather than just have this all of a sudden on the last Saturday, the logarithms added up, and then you get a phone call that, well, now you're in this division, you've been in, say, Division 2 the whole year, and now you're in Division 3, or the other way around, you've been in Division 3 the whole year, and you think you're doing well. No, not so fast, guys. You're in Division 2, and you got to play these guys.
What if you're in the Paso Robles athletic department? Do you tone down your, you know, because there was a few years ago with the traveling where we played Morro Bay, San Luis. Do you try to tone down your schedule a little bit, or do you still want to play these top temes?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Hell yes, you tone down that schedule.
That's why I'm asking it.
This schedule is not right. First thing I do when I look up things about the other schools, look up enrollment. Last week, those guys had 2,800 kids in school. Buchanan had 2,700 kids in school. So you're playing a school that would have your enrollment plus all of Templeton's enrollment and more. The depth that they're going to have and the number of athletes that they're going to have to pick from is going to be much greater than yours.
So maybe schedule Gonzales, King City again, maybe King City, or go over to Seaside or some of those schools, or?
Well, you know, money seems to be very important a lot of times to people in the school districts. Well, you tell me why last week San Luis had to drive over to Central Valley and play RFK, and we had to drive over there and play Sunnyside when we could have played each other.
Very true.
All right, we'll take a little bit of break here. Let me run down some of our sponsors, and then we'll get a little bit of fresh air for a minute before we start the second half. Does that sound good? Yabba Dabba Doo Dog serves 100% all beef hot dogs, bratwurst, full sausage, and vegan Wilma. And a huge selection of toppings of fresh, on the top of a fresh New England style bun. Check them out. They're at 11 to 3 every Tuesday and Thursday at the Masonic Temple parking lot, 320 Sherwood Road, and every Wednesday at 13th and Spring in Paso. Robles, or they'll bring the dogs to you. Give them a call. 805-610-2537 are also sponsors of our Athlete of the Week. And the Odyssey. Be sure to stop by the Odyssey for delicious items. Their fresh casual chicken, salad lover. Are you a salad lover? Try the grilled salmon or the curry chicken salad and many more. Got a burger appetite? They got it. You like ribeye? They got it. They got steaks. They got it all. The Odyssey, located at 1214 Pine Street in Paso Robles. All right, we'll do a little dead air for a couple minutes, and when we come back, we'll have the second half. Bearcats lead 14-0 at the half here on the VOP Sports Network with the 805 broadcasters.
Come up to the press box to claim your $404.
Okay, here we come out for the second half. Bearcats are going to defend the scoreboard side. Greyhounds
Somebody's making their way over.
come out and Greyhounds should be receiving. Okay, both teams on the field, lined up for the kickoff, and here we go in the second half. Bearcats leading 14-0. Bearcats ran 29 plays, only 2 passes. Atascadero ran 18 plays, got 2 passes off, got sacked twice, and the rest of their plays were run. So this has been a ground-oriented game. And now they've put 2 minutes and 15 seconds back on the clock to let everybody warm up. So I think the game's going to come down to, and you guys listening on the sideline, somebody's going to have to throw the ball effectively, because we're going to see some pretty packed boxes coming up here in the second half.
Yeah, 100% agree, Coach.
Yeah, and Luna, pretty good job of ball handling and everything. The one pass he threw, he got 1 complete pass out in the flat, and then threw very short on a long pass that got picked off down here. So it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Carroll does this, to see if he's going to turn him loose a little bit and try to put a little more variety in the offense. The one play where they did put something of the new wrinkle in, that reverse to Maureader, ended up in a long touchdown run.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Should be good second half. They put a minute and 8 back up on that clock, which they usually do.
And congratulations once again to our Hall of Fame people. Darrell Red, Holman, class of 1933. Football, basketball, baseball. Elijah Holmes, football, basketball, track. Amaya Greenwood, track star, UC Davis, and Michelle Moses. They listed her accomplishments in softball over at Fresno State. She was outstanding, obviously, here at high school, but my goodness gracious, what a career over there at Fresno State. So congratulations to all of those people for being inducted into the Bearcat Hall of Fame. All right, here we go. Tees down on the field.
Greyhounds will receive and defend the foul.
We have Garcia getting ready to kick off here.
Number 76.
And the Greyhounds with those shirts, very tough to read their numbers.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even got the glasses. John, did Connor take off? I got his stuff up here.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thanks, Connor, for all your help tonight for the JV game. We appreciate it, and he's a big part of our team as well.
Cole Tanner is the deep man.
Yes.
Kick on its way, short kick. One of the up men picks it up, gets to the 30. 35 still on his feet, 40, nice little breakaway speed, up to the 46-yard line. And that's where the Greyhounds will take over first down and 10. They have had ample field position in this game, but they have not been able to capitalize with points.
If you're going to kick the ball off short like that, you've got to kick it higher, and you've got to make them fair catch that. This field position, you can't give up that 46-yard line. It's great field position to start with.
46-yard line.
Break the huddle, here we go. Screen set up out in the flat, there it is, 45, midfield, cuts it back, short of the first down. They got about 4 on the play, 5 on the play, into Bearcat territory at the 49, setting up a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, they came out and going to throw the ball, so we'll see if they can be effective doing that. And left-handed guy throwing the ball to his left. Empty backfield.
Let's see what they come up with this time, Coach. Pressure on, pass off, complete. And it's going to be a first down. Nice move by the receiver.
Flag in the backfield.
Flag in the backfield, as Coach said, but that was a nice move by Silva, the wide receiver.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Bearcats.
Oh my goodness. Wow. They tacked that on to the end of the play. So that play is good for about 28 yards.
Ball's on the 23-yard line of the Bearcats.
Boy, great field position, them.
Gave him the ball at the 46, and here they come. Unbalanced line right. Quick toss
Here's
right.
the pitch, and the Bearcats snuff it out.
Bastian Jareggi on the blitz. Nice job.
Now you got him behind the sticks, which is good. Way lost 4.
So a big loss, so that's at a 2nd down, and we'll call it 13, and we have official timeout on the field.
Now there's a flag. What is this? Guys, can you find out what this is?
I think it might be 12 on the field for the Bearcats.
Also had 12 on the field.
However, they were sending a player off the field. They're going to wave it off. Yep. Okay.
Waved it off. Okay.
Yeah, the back judge was sending one of the players off for a uniform violation. That's why there were 12 on the field.
Still got 12.
Not
now
anymore.
got it.
Yeah, they got to fix the knee. There's apparently a pad issue or something along those lines.
Bearcats having a lot of substitution issues here. There's no safety in the middle of the field.
Out of the gun, Bearcats showing blitz. Back to pass.
Lost contained.
This is going to be a run and drop down at the 25-yard line is the quarterback. 2 yards short of the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage.
A little bit of speed there from Jake Moronis helps, Coach.
2nd down and 12.
Yeah, because the defensive end turned his back and ran with one of the guys going out for a pass.
3rd and 12.
right up they come on 3rd down and 12. I think I just said that. Here we go. They're showing blitz.
Blitz. Well, got him in the
And they're going
backfield.
to drop it as the Bearcat helmet. Moronis' helmet falls off. Bearcats.
Starting on the keeper, tackle made by number 3, Jake Moronis.
Do the job.
Loss on the play.
4th and 14, 15, gentlemen?
We'll call it 4th and 15, John.
Massive substitutions for the Bearcats.
Looks like
They're
nickel.
going to go into that nickel defense.
Yep.
I might lose you in a minute, John, but I will put you right back up, okay?
Got it.
It's like a 4-man rush for the Bearcats. Taking a long time to get this play in.
2 backs in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. And timeout. Atascadero.
Yeah, the back judge was down to 2 on the play clock.
Greyhounds.
Bearcat football being brought to you by Savage Deli. Here's one for the record book. Savage Deli at 2050 Spring Street presents the Bearcat Club Sandwich. Black forest ham, turkey, bacon, avocado, Swiss cheese, all on a toasted sourdough bun. Oh man, they got homemade chorizo sauce on it. You name it, they got it. Score big. Only $10.95 at Savage Deli. Go try one now.
Okay, here's another pivotal point in this game right here. They're going for this on 4th down, and we're going to call it 14, guys. And if they don't get this, good field position for the Bearcats right here to start off.
Mascardi out of the gun. 1 back to his left. 2 receivers on the far sideline. Here's the snap. Here's the pressure. Pass off and drop. Kyle Bonham with the hit.
Tackle by number 20, Kyle Bonham.
Short of the first down. Bearcats step up right now.
Okay, that's on the quarterback right there, guys. The first thing you got to do when you're a quarterback is you put your hands under the, you get back there, and if you're in shotgun or you're under the center, you got to recognize what the coverage was. That was cover 2 all the way out here. Bonham's got the flat. He threw that ball into the flat and got his guy blown up. 8-man front.
Great form tackling too. Offset in the backfield. Handoff. And here
we got
comes
a
the flag.
Now ready to run the carry. Penalty on the play. Holding against the Bearcats.
Well, that negated a very nice run. That was at least 5 yards. And so you know, you say that's a 10-yard penalty. Well, I'll go back to it again. No, it's not. It's a 15-yard penalty. So they have 1st and 20.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. 1st and 20 for the Bearcats from their own 15-yard line.
Okay, John, I got you back up. Here we go. 8:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Malrated, other side, not much there. Stopped at the, he lost the yard.
Now Ringer on the carry. Calculated by number 8, Tyler Silva. 3 seconds down.
Coach, I got an update for you.
Hit it.
At halftime, Arroyo Grande 45, Torres 7.
Ouch. Whoa. Royal Grande offense scored 90 points so far, 93 points so far in the last 2 weeks.
2nd down and 20 for the Bearcats. Handoff, not much there. No gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 20.
Now we're on the carry.
John, I'm going to shut you off and save you off for the 4th quarter, okay?
3rd down and 20 for the Bearcats from their own 15-yard line.
So, very important offensive play for the Bearcats here. You don't want to turn it over. I would imagine, Coach, just a simple running play here to see what they can pick up and get the punt off.
Yeah, you don't want to turn over here.
Back to pass, looking, and it's incomplete. He wanted Kemp.
And they're covered.
And it was covered.
For Kemp, incomplete.
Muda
And here comes the first Bearcat punt.
15-yard line.
With 7:12 to go in the third, 14-0. Bearcats lead.
And Bridewell back, standing at his own 1-yard line.
And the return man for the Greyhound at midfield, right in the middle of the logo. Got to get a good snap here. Bridewell usually does a good job of getting up there and getting those snaps when they're bad. Right on the money, punt off, short punt. Takes a Bearcat bounce, and this one's going to roll right to midfield, and that's where Atascadero will take over first down.
Bearcat punt is down.
Gives us a chance to remind you, Rockery coming your way on Monday at 6:30 from Paso, Robles High School. Jonathan Baumgarten, varsity baseball coach, will be on hand, and we'll also talk to Matt Carroll about the bye week and this football game. A lot of time left here, 6:59 to go in the third, 14-0.
Pretty decent punt, 35 yards right there.
Scardy, left-handed quarterback, a back to each side of him. He's got two receivers split. Taking his time getting the call in from the sideline here.
And they got a player.
They better hurry things up here.
Guys,
and
timeout.
Now they're going to take a timeout. Another one of those situations that give you gray hairs.
Now, I'm looking at that formation that they've got there, and the way the Bearcats are defending that. Slight play action post by the guy down here at the bottom. It's going to be very difficult to cover. We'll see whether they see the same thing. Now, they came out, they being Atascadero on defense, and they're playing an 8-man box. They have 5 down linemen, 3 linebackers right behind them, and 3 deep. And the Bearcats are going to have to break that either with a long run by spreading them out or go over the top.
Now, Atascadero's had a couple times where they took the deep ball downfield and just missed it, so that's in their back pocket as well right now, I'm sure.
Yeah, right down here. Here's where I'd go. I'd go right down here to the bottom.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
There it is.
There it is. Going deep downfield. Man open. It just overthrew him.
Yeah, he's got man-to-man coverage down here.
That was Fisher.
Yeah, against Kyle Bonham, and just couldn't quite come up with it.
Coach, I think I'm learning this game a little bit on that.
From midfield.
Well, what you're asking him to do is he's got to cover half the field here because the next safety is over on the other hash.
All right, 2nd down and 10 from the logo. Right at the bottom of the R. Cardi takes the handoff, the snap, and then hands it off. Short little running play, picks up 3. And we'll make it 3rd down and 7 for the Greyhounds. As the clock goes down to 6:35 and continues to run. The Bearcats lead 14-0. Bearcats looking to win their 6th straight over the Greyhounds.
46-yard line.
See what they come up with here. You know, earlier in the game, they had some success throwing the ball out in the flat.
Let's see what they do. Starting with the man in motion.
Man-to-man defense here.
Nope. He keeps it. And gets up the field to the 45. I don't know if that broken play or what happened there. The guys were too crunched together there, Coach. Not enough separation.
Colt Sullivan just all
Number 57, Nico Reyes.
So that'll move the football up to the 44-yard line of the Bearcats, and this is a fourth down. Fourth and a long 4, and are they going to punt?
Oh, definitely.
Nesso back to take the punts. Camped out at his own 14-yard line. Clock down to 5:20 to go in the third. Bearcats up 14-0.
Rugby style.
And a beautiful punt.
Don't catch that.
No, and he caught it at the 3. Gets around the corner of the 20 and is dragged down at the 24. That's a dangerous return.
Very dangerous. Well, he gained 3 yards.
Heck of a catch, though, wouldn't you say?
But usually you teach kids, put your heels on the 10-yard line. Ball goes over your head. Signal for a fair catch. Let it go in the end zone.
5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score, Bearcats 14, Greyhounds 0.
All right, here we go. 5:04 to go in the third. 14-0 Bearcats. Luna to Kemp. Nice stutter step. Pulls his way forward. Picks up a first down. Move the chains. Gain of 11 up to the 36.
Good start on first down. Now you keep that going. Keep the chains moving.
I like how just good footwork that time. You know, he stuttered a little bit and found that little bit of a lane.
36-yard line.
Raymond comes to the near sideline. Mulreader back there at fullback. This is Kemp. Kemp got 2. Or actually, we'll give him 3 up to the 39-yard line of the Bearcats. 4:20 to go, clock running. 14-0 Bearcats. Like to put a nice long drive together here. Shoot, take some time off that clock.
For the Bearcats from their own 39-yard line.
This time Raymond will go to the far sideline. Olsen over here, and they'll give it to Kemp. Kemp, he can only get to the 40. Gain of a yard, and a lot of extra activity going down in front of us here. Matthew Thomas.
Number 5, Dallas Perry.
And number 10 for the Greyhounds. Exchanging hellos and telling them where to go eat in town and get a good burger.
Big 3rd and 6.
3rd and a long 6. Raymond to the near sideline.
Timeout.
Yeah, Bearcats Olsen had to get off the field.
Timeout.
And Paso will take a timeout. Bearcats football being brought to you by Idler's Home, and they're a proud sponsor of Bearcat football. Whether it's appliances, hot tubs, kitchen, design, or furniture, Idler's Home promises unbeatable prices and unbeatable selection. Idler's Home at 2361 Theater Drive in Paso, Robles, and in San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria. And Anthony's Tires. If you need tread, check out the yellow building just right down the road from Church City. Anthony Charlie does a great job. They do brakes. They do it all. Great customer service. Best tire customer service to me in the county. That's Anthony's Tire Store. .326 to go. Third quarter. Bearcats still on top 14-0. And faced with a very important 3rd and a long 6. We see defensive coordinator for the Greyhounds, Sandra Rose, out on the field, trying to fire up his Greyhounds. Raymond will come to the near sideline, and the Bearcats will have 2 backs in the backfield. Luna has been the quarterback from the get-go. Greyhounds show blitz, and we have movement. Against the Bearcats. Ouch. So instead of a 3rd and very doable 6, it's now a 3rd and a tough 11. So you run a rollout pass here, maybe?
It's the 13th penalty in this game. You've got the wide side of the field down here. This is usually where you want to go.
And Mulreader the other way, and he's going to get the first down and more. He's at the 40, the 30, dragged down from behind, inside the 25. Devin Mulreader with the biggest run of the game.
Bearcat first down.
Boy, was that a hole over there on assignment.
Yeah, I think both backs were the same, probably the same play, wasn't it, guys, that he ran for the touchdown?
Yeah. I got John out to the first day battery.
It's the misdirection that's doing it here.
All right, Luna underneath center. Leo, Kemp, look at him go, still going. Inside the 15, down to the 14.
Kemp on the carry. Number
9-yard pickup.
DeLeon.
No, they gained the first down.
First down. First and 10 Bearcats.
So they'll put it at the 13, and it'll be first down and 10 with 3:04 to go in the third. 14-0. Bearcats knocking on the door in the Bearcat Tri-Tip red zone. This is Kemp running hard, ducking his head down to the 5.
Kemp on the carry. Time to number 3, Cole Tanner.
Gain of 7.
It'll be second down and 3 for the Bearcats.
Second and 3.
From the Greyhounds, 7 yards.
Quarterback just reverse out, hand him the ball to the left side.
Yep.
Now let's see what the Greyhound defense gives them here. Okay, Paso is way overloaded to the right.
Mulreader and Kemp in the backfield. Luna underneath center. This is Mulreader. He cuts it back and he's dropped it to 2. And that should be enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal.
Number 3, Cole Tanner. Now it's going to be on Bearcat. First down. First and goal, Bearcats from the Greyhound 2-yard line.
Bearcats line up. Here we go. Luna. Kemp. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Okay, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play drive. Big run by Mulreader sets it up.
And here we go for the extra point. Dabo on there. Try to make it 21-0. Nice to see the Bearcats putting some points on the board.
Garcia knocks it right down the middle.
So 2:05 to go. 21-0. Bearcats lead. Western Janitor Supply is woman-owned and certified by the state of California. As a small business, they've been a family-operated business since January of '85. Check them out. Stop by and say hi at 1026 Pine Street, Western Janitor Supply. Sitting in the heart of Paso, Robles country, the newly refurbished Links Golf Course was designed by Tiger Woods' first teacher. The Links is inspired by great courses in Scotland and is the most affordable course in our area. Enjoy 18 holes, great greens, best driving range in the area, and majestic views. Links and RV Resort located at 5151 Jardine Road in Paso Robles. 21-9, 2:05 to go in the third.
And they've got the ball on the left hash, and it looks like they're going to kick it. Looks like he's going to kick it straight down that hash.
Greyhound receiver at the 10, and it'll be fielded at the 10 to the 20. 25, 30, and butt down at the 33-yard line. And that's where the Greyhounds will take over with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Can't say enough about both sides. Crowds tonight. Lots of good sportsmanship going on.
Good fumble on the play there.
Did you hear that fumble on the play?
Yes.
Bearcats recover.
Bearcats got the ball.
Bearcats recover first and 10 from the Greyhounds, 33-yard line.
So deadly mistake by the Greyhounds, already down by 3 touchdowns. They set the Bearcats up in great field position, as Dave and Bill said, at the 33-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. Bridewell to the far sideline. Luna out of the gun. Reader right up the gut. Got past the 30, got to the 28.
Zone right play.
Now Reader on the carry.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
First contact made by number 19.
Great gain on first down. Now this gives them an opportunity to stay ahead of the chains on first down, earn time off the clock. 1:32 to go in the third quarter. They can come up and have an almost insurmountable 28-0 lead.
Raymond to the near sideline. Now Reader and Kemp in the backfield. Here comes the blitz, and Kemp breaks the tackle, and look at that. He got hit, he was stopped, but he made nothing into something.
Hit right in the backfield like he didn't lose. Great job holding on to the football.
Third down and 2 for the Bearcats.
Got it up to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. They need to get to the 23. Clock down to 56 seconds in the third and running. 21-0 Bearcats.
Double tight end, eye backs, flanker right. Greyhound showing blitz.
Luna.
Both backers coming.
Hand out. Malrader picks up the first down. He got down to the 21-yard line. That'll move the change.
And linebacker run right through. Nobody blocked him. Had the long tackle.
First down. First and 10 Bearcats. On the ground, 21-yard line.
Bearcats now methodically driving down the field. 20 seconds ago. This should be the final play of this third quarter. Brought on its feet. Right around the corner. He's dropped at the 20. And that will end the third quarter with our score, the Bearcats 21. The Atascadero Greyhounds, nothing. Let's read down all our sponsors and thank them for bringing you high school football and little Bearcat athletics, including D. Lacey, Eisner's Home, Community Wrestling, Anthony's Tires, Western Waters Lakes Falls and Resort, Paso Robles Daily News, Jeffrey's Country Barbecue, the China Gourmet, Voice of Paso, Yabba Dabba Doo Dogs, the Odyssey, Savage Deli, Nick's Barbershop Hair Design, and Blake's True Value Hardware. As my favorite tune comes on, Hey Baby, I Want to Know You. I Googled this the other day, and this song originated from 1956. A little knowledge for you, Coach. Did you know that, Bill? I meant, Dave?
What's that?
This song originated from 1956. 1956 this song came out.
Wow.
You learn something new every day, right?
Absolutely.
21-0. Bearcats lead. Locker room show coming your way again on Monday. Jonathan Bond baseball we talk about this and bye week. We have a bye week. Dave, you got anything planned for the bye week?
Couldn't hear you, man. The speaker's right above me. It's really hard to hear.
I mean, you got anything planned for next week's bye week?
Probably going to go maybe film one of the other games.
There you go.
Stuffed in the backfield right there.
Nothing much there for the Bearcats.
Mal Reader.
Now made by number 23, Caleb Pryor.
I missed my tri-tip tonight.
It'll be third down and 13 for the Bearcats from the Greyhounds.
I'm sure they sold out, and they made a lot of money for the boosters. No doubt about it.
We got to start bringing our own.
You bring the barbecue pit, and I'll barbecue, okay?
Tight up here.
Third down and long.
I'd like to see Luna keep it on the fake here.
Nope. Goes the other way. Mall Raider.
Same play.
15, 10. Down to 7. And a first down.
So he fakes one, fakes two, and hands it to him coming around behind, and there is literally nobody there.
They're making it look easy now.
I'm going to start watching body language. Atascadero, a lot of hands on hips. They look tired.
All right, Johnny Doss, I got you turned on now, so you got a battery pack the rest of the way. And as soon as I said that, I got dossed right with the flag, John.
Movement on the offensive line, gentlemen.
Penalty number 9. If there's a dark spot in a beautiful football game here, it's that.
You know what, Mr. Lambert? You've had a pretty good eyes view up there tonight. Offensive line's done a pretty good job, haven't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a very good game for them. I mean, the double teams, everything looks good.
Kemp, nowhere to go, and he fumbled the football, and this looks like to be Greyhound football, and it is. Leo just fell down there. Looked like he just slipped. So, Bearcats, second to go with 10:56 to go, maybe 21-0, and defense back on the field.
Now, I have an observation here of Atascadero. They're in a spread offense where most people throw the ball a great deal, and it looked like they had before, but their passing game has been inept.
Bearcats showing blitz. Here it comes. Running back trying to get around the corner, and he does, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. That was number 3. Good movement by John Doss on the sidelines to get the heck out of the way of that play. I'm proud of you, John.
Well, they're going to have to score in a hurry here in order to get back into this game.
2nd and 5, and got to get a sense of urgency going here. Will it be a fly sweep? No, misdirection the other way, and this is going to be a first down. That's Tanner again. Boy, last I heard, William Brandy was throwing up a bunch of points again, weren't they? 100 points in 2 weeks, Coach? That's incredible, isn't it?
Yep. Split zone.
Handoff. Tanner getting up the middle. Gets to the 35. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
When I say split zone, they put a wingback on one side, and he comes across the formation, and they run zone the other way. And now there's a bootleg play that you can run off of that where you fake it to the guy running the zone and come back and bootleg and hit that wing back out in the flat.
Second and 5. Quick pass drop. John, you got any updates on any scores? I'm going to just ask.
Third quarter from Brigetti High School. Camarillo leads Brigetti 14-6.
Thank you, sir. Anything else?
Santa Maria all over Cabrillo, 35-0 second quarter.
Cabrillo. We keep saying that each week, don't we?
Schedule it.
Yeah, schedule Cabrillo, yeah.
Cover 2 for the Bearcats. Blitz coming inside.
3rd and 5. They get the draw, and it's going to be a first down. Kenner got it again, and he's going to get up to the 46-yard line. 9:26 to go. Clock will momentarily stop as the chains move with the Bearcats leading 21-0.
Another uniform. What's with these uniform situations? What are they?
The jerseys are untucked.
45-yard line.
Several of them have been jerseys untucked.
Yeah, jerseys untucked, which are leading to jerseys being torn.
Well, I'm looking at number 7 down here for them, and his jersey is not tucked in.
Where's the jersey police at?
Down on the field.
Screen set up to the outside. Nothing there. Pass is complete to Fisher. He got nothing. 2nd and 10. 9 minutes ago in our game. 21-0 Bearcats lead. So it looks like the Bearcats have moved to 2-2 and then get that 3-week bye week before having to get ready to take on St. Joe. Right?
Never in this game do you go with that. This is a rivalry, gentlemen.
Yes, I remember being down as a coach, 21 points in the second half.
There's a blitz and nothing.
Sending it to overtime.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not a jinx tonight, guys. I got that feeling, so.
But John, what I see, you're down by 21 points, and you're running inside zone on 2nd and 11. That's not going to get it.
No, you're trying not to get people hurt. They're down their number 1 receiver, Aiden Lemoyne, who did not dress tonight. Their starting left tackle went out after the first play. Atascadero's pretty banged up, and they've got 7 more weeks in a row of this, so I think they're just trying to get out of here with as many healthy bodies as they can.
3rd and 13. Pass is set up. Good speed. This could be a first down, and it will be. Nice execution. Tanner did a nice job running with the football and turning on the afterburners in the Bearcat territory at the 44-yard line.
Clock still continues to run.
7:40 to go.
They're standing there, and they're taking 15 to 20 seconds to get the play in. There's no real sense of urgency there. Just now getting set.
1st and 10. Here comes the blitz. Back to pass, going deep. And it's going to be intercepted down at the 10. Trevor Lambert with the pick.
He played that great that time. He got back deep. He was deeper than the receiver. Easily picked that ball off.
I thought they were throwing that pass to you, John Dawson.
It looked to me like they were throwing that ball to Trevor Lambeth.
All right, we're to 12. Luna's still in at quarterback. High backs. Handoff. Allreader past the 15, spins, gets to the 16. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Under 7 to go, 6:55, 21-0 Bearcats. So in this situation, coach, just grind it out.
Tell the guys, both hands on the ball.
Tell you what, nobody's left. Look over at Atascadero. Pack here, pack there. Great crowd. I got to compliment the crowd tonight. This has been outstanding.
Stands are full. Bands are playing on both sides. This is what this should be.
Yes. And it hasn't been in a while. And you're right, John. This is the way it should be.
There's that play again. This time they stopped.
Not much there. I don't think he even got back to the line of scrimmage, did he?
Right on it.
3rd down, you just run the football, your coach, right?
Yeah, and now you start looking at the back judge and just stay up there until he gets it down to 5 seconds.
Kemp and Allreader out of the eye. One receiver to far sideline. First man through. Couple of yards, and the Bearcats will punt the football. Now, I want to ask this, and it's not too early, I'm not jinxing it. How important is it to have this? Do you like the bye week this early, or do you like it later?
No, this is perfect. The bye week, literally right in the middle of the season, right before your first league game. Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything better.
No, this is an absolutely perfect spot for the bye.
Bearcats have 9 guys out there.
And a timeout is
Cole
coming.
is at midfield.
9 guys.
He's waiting.
Come on, guys, wake up.
Coach Carroll was all over it. Coach, he's standing right next to the official, knew what he had. He turned and watched the back judge put his hand up and start counting and called his timeout.
All right. So, in these situations, you look ahead a little bit. I'm not trying to fix anything. So we got St. Joe in 2 weeks, right?
Don't we have Pioneer Valley first?
No, St. Joe's first.
Okay, St. Joe first.
St. Joe first, then Nipomo.
Then Pioneer Valley. I don't know where we're going to be calling the game in Nipomo, probably in the stands.
We can call it from Jocko's, right, Dave?
Yeah.
We can go. We'll find from there, right?
I don't think they ever got their new press box up, so we'll probably be on the other side with our fans.
We'll find a help.
Remember, Dave, when we did the scrimmage there?
Yep.
So I imagine that's
top of the stands.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
All right, Fribo at his own 5. Got it off. Not a bad punt.
Nice, very nice punt.
He'll take a little bit of a Greyhound bounce and a Bearcat bounce. He'll be down at the 43-yard line. You know, I once did a game to go to Nipomo in the first week in Nipomo, first week of November. Do a temperature game. Guess what? It was raining, and I had nowhere to do the game, so I didn't do it.
They have a new press box. It's not real big, but it's new.
Coach, update for you from Santa Maria. I think we can give St. Joe their first victory. They're up 47-7 at the half over Santa Teresa.
Maybe we can schedule them too.
That's San Jose. That's a little bit of a trip, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you go anywhere for a W, huh?
Exactly.
Here we go.
Okay, they changed quarterbacks.
Greyhounds.
No.
Nope. Same quarterback. Handoff, nothing there.
Yeah, they have conceded right here. Run that ball right there.
Hardy still out there. No gain. 2nd and 10. 30. John, I'm not being rude to you, but I'm down, last power source. So if I lose you, I do apologize.
Got it.
Got it rolling out, running for his life, pass complete, and they get
for 2 yards.
2 yards. And stays in bounds. We're down to 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
Nice pursuit from Giovanni Reyes, the linebacker.
Now you talked about this. This is a very important game for both teams at the start. How big of a win is this for the Bearcats?
Oh, very big after the disaster of last week. Yeah. Get your momentum back. Get your confidence going.
Yeah.
Then you got St. Joe coming up.
Will be easy. And then Nipomo will be a challenge too, I think.
Definitely.
Screen set up, incomplete.
Okay, they're going to call that incomplete.
It was forward, Coach. Coach, speaking of Nipomo, third quarter from Nipomo High School. Titans 28, Morro Bay Pirates 28.
Wow, Morro Bay coming out of nowhere. How about those Pirates? Whoa.
That'll be interesting to see how that one ends up.
Maybe we don't want to put them back on our schedule, do we? Fourth down, Hounds will go for it, 4th and 8, with 3:28 to go. Back to pass, plenty of time. Throws it up, man open, and it's
pass interference.
Yeah, that was pretty easy to call.
And in high school football, that is a 15-yard penalty. So that'll be from the spot of the
Would you like to see all rules be the same?
Definitely, I would like to see all rules be the same.
All right. You like that, John? Make all rules the same?
Yes and no. I have issues with some.
What about you, Mr. Lambert? Would you like all rules to be the same at all levels in football when it comes to penalties?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So a first down after that 15-yard penalty, and they'll run a draw, and this will pick up. Now he stays on his feet. Nice job. All the way down to the 30 and picking up a first down. Wow.
Nice job from Cole Tanner. His knee, backside, or arm never hit the ground. Got up, kept running.
Okay, John, if his knee hit the ground, though, he's down.
He's kept it off the ground.
When he flipped him over, his knee was on the ground.
Was it?
Yeah.
Looked to me like there was a gap.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
He's got the bird's eye view up there.
And I get to replay it.
Thanks, Dave. Pass off, complete. Down to the 20, another first down, down to the 16. I would think if you're the Bearcat defense, you want to get a shutout here.
And here comes the starters back into the game.
You would like?
Yep.
Okay, clock should be running with 2:45 to go. Oh, he went out of bounds, huh?
2:40 to go.
Bearcats secondary looks a little confused back there. They got him.
Trouble there, and they got him. They'll sack him back at the 28-yard line. That was just missed.
Dylan Gaither.
You know, we haven't seen Dylan at wide receiver that much late.
No, we have not.
That's perfectly fine if he's going to sack the quarterback like that.
That's right.
2:10 to go.
He's actually in at a linebacker position right now. Well, okay, now he's out of DB. Got a bunch up at the top. Want to slide a safety over there, guys?
Here comes everything but the kitchen sink, and we got turkey shoot flags, every offsides Bearcat.
Gotta watch the ball, boys.
5-yard penalty.
Coach's favorite phrase.
And that is penalty number 10.
How come they don't use that in college football? They say offsides. I don't get it. It's all over the place. 1:52 to go. Second down. Handoff down to the 19-yard line.
Tanner on the carry.
Tanner on the carry again.
Tackled by number 29, Garrett Tidwell.
Now you get down here, you kick a field goal, just to get points.
I don't know.
Here's a snap. They look into the end zone.
Got him wide open.
And touchdown. And the Greyhounds are off the snide.
Yeah, they ran a little crossing pattern down there, and one of the DBs got lost. And the kicker ran out there and forgot the tee.
Well, it's been a while, Coach.
In his defense, he did run a pass play on that last one.
Attaboy, John. That's why you make the big bucks. You catch that all for us, buddy. We appreciate you. Snap down, kick is blocked.
Coach, that is the fourth point after try that the Greyhounds have had blocked in the last 2 weeks.
Well, that's easy to see, John, because they didn't block anybody. There were 4 guys in front of the kicker when his foot hit the ball. Might want to try going for 2.
Just a reminder, students, The dance is in the flaps and quad behind the visiting stand.
Okay, so we got Gaither back to receive.
And 111 up there. And you know, I just want to quickly say all prayers and wishes. 20 years ago was 9/11, and all the families, and you know, we should never forget. Never forget, no doubt about it, right?
Yep.
Good kickoff for the Greyhounds. Number 11, John Davis.
And we lost John. The power went out, so Johnny.
Tell me that. Please don't onside kick this.
No. John, great job down there tonight with you and Connor. We really appreciate it. Please, no onside kick. You might have jinxed it.
Bearcats are playing for it. There it is.
And they got it. Paso got it.
Onside kick recovered by number 52, Andrew Howard.
All right, 109 to go. Couple of kneel downs, and this one will be over. As they do that, Coach, let's ask you right now, let's get your positives out of today's football game.
Positives is you won. That's the positive. And defense, other than that last drive, played pretty darn well.
And I thought the offensive line did a good job. We ran the ball well. I know we're well over 200 yards rushing. We have to be.
Right, but again, it's not going to be, in 2 weeks, it's not going to be that easy.
No. St. Joe is explosive. They have speed, offense, and the one thing we did not give up tonight was big plays, and that's something we're going to have to work on for 2 weeks, because if we're going to beat St. Joe, we cannot give up 50-yard plus chunk plays.
Right.
Second knee down.
That's it.
But a big win.
A big win. Momentum-wise, this is huge. After what happened last week, to get a win like this against your arch rival and get going from there.
Yeah, and 2-2.
It's great.
Gabe, you got any final thoughts up there?
No, whenever we win is a good thing.
Great job again, Dave. We appreciate you up there. Connor and John on the sidelines, great job. Coach, once again, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
We're off for football for 2 weeks, but we're with the locker room on Monday at 6:30, and then we'll have volleyball, water polo on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So, for Dave Lambert upstairs, for Bill Stansbury, Jim Weeman, Connor Allen, and Johnny Doss, Jim Weeman saying good night and God bless. Bearcats win 21-6.